Hello everyone, I'm Nick Peters of Deeper Waters Apologetics, the Gaming Theologian, and I affirm the virgin birth. Recently, we had a day dedicated to a hero. Now let's imagine that you're in the 1980s, and you've been charged with making a game, and you need a new hero for it. Well, from our perspective today, we could say, well, if you were making a guy, you might make someone like a Chuck Norris type, or a Batman, or a Spider-Man, or Wolverine. Someone like that, or even a James Bond. Someone smooth and sophisticated, but someone who definitely knew how to fight, someone that was definitely looked the part of a hero. If we were talking about a female superhero, we might go with someone along the lines of, say, Wonder Woman, or Black Widow, any other number of heroes. Shigeru Miyamoto chose a pudgy little Italian plumber. His only real ability is he can jump high. And he's got a sidekick who's his little brother, who's taller than he is, who can jump higher, and he's skinnier. But on the surface, there's really nothing in their appearance about these two that's heroic. Oh, I know, they get these really neat power-ups in the games. But the thing is that if you watch the cartoon series, such as in the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, or the Super Mario Bros. 3 Adventures, everyone else can use these power-ups too. Heck, in one episode of Super Mario Bros. 3, Bowser got a tool that allowed him to use all the power-ups. But still, Mario is the hero that's stuck today. He's done a bit of everything. He's been a soldier, he's driven go-karts, he's been a doctor, he's played pretty much every single sport out we can imagine. He's refereed fights between Little Mac and all his opponents. I mean, you just go look at Mario in various video games and he's done some of everything. What's made him last so much if he's not a hero? And his brother, that's frozen, his brother is much better. If you watch the games and like Luigi's Mansion especially, and watch what happened in the TV show, his brother's a coward, frankly. He gets scared of everything. But yet, both of these two still go in and save the princess every single time from a giant lizard that realistically they should have no chance whatsoever against. They take on a veritable army of turbos, goombas, and any other number of monsters. And despite what I said about Luigi, we could say, yes, he's a coward, but maybe he's the most courageous one because he faces his cowardice. He's willing to go into the mansion with just a vacuum cleaner to suck up ghosts, all because he wants to save his brother or whoever else it is regularly. So what makes Mario the hero then is he's the ordinary man. He's me, he's you, he's all of us. No one enters a gym anytime and says, hey, I want to work out to be as fit as Mario. If anything, people want to work out because they don't want to be as fit as Mario. Or should I say unfit as Mario. But Mario is still the hero, regardless. When we look at the life of Jesus in the Gospels, who did we see him choosing as his apostles? 12 ordinary men. He didn't choose superheroes. When we look in the Old Testament, we see Abraham as the father of faith. An old man who's married to an old woman who has no children of his own. This is a guy that's going to build up Israel. When David is chosen, it's clear there's no reason that you look at him and think this guy is going to be the king. In fact, When Jesse was told one of his sons would be king, he even left David behind a few words because he's saying, not a chance this guy's going to make it. If there was anyone that could remotely be considered a superhero of sorts in the Old Testament, it's Samson, and yet Samson is the one whose life we probably should not want to emulate. What makes Mario an inspiration is, like all these other figures, he's us. What he's got is a determination. He knows what needs to be done, and he just goes out there and does it. Today, as Christians, we also know what needs to be done. The question is, are we going to be like Mario and go out and face the battlers? Or are we going to stay behind? Are we going to be Luigis that don't even show up for battle? The real Luigi does show up even if he is scared. Are we going to be like that? Show up even if we don't know how we're going to do this, even if we're not sure how we're going to take on whatever the challenge is? Or are we going to stay behind? We'll never get the prize by staying behind. So, for Mario Day recently, I'd say maybe we could all learn to be a bit like Mario. Here's something ordinary you can do that would mean a lot to me and this channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to help us out financially, we do have a Patreon. There's a link below. Thanks for all you do, thanks for liking this channel, and thanks for sharing.